Good evening, Carson.
Well, Linda, most of the people we talked to today, friends and neighbors, say that they are just relieved that both of these people are behind bars. Now they say they can focus on honoring and remembering their friend. Neighbors turned on his porch light after it happened. A small way to remember their close friend, even though they know 51-year-old Richard Levo isn't coming back home.
His name is still on our caller ID, and I called yesterday just hoping he would pick up. And knowing that he didn't pick up. And then when they released his name last night, we knew for sure.
Levo was stabbed to death in his apartment complex parking lot, intervening in a car burglary early Thursday morning. Friday morning, Mom Amy Scudder was relieved to find out 2 suspects have been caught.
Today is a much better day, waking up this morning and seeing that they caught the people.
18-year-old Tiffany Ann Mitchell of Clearwater and 20-year-old Aaron Cook of Largo are charged with first-degree murder, though detectives believe it was Cook who stabbed and sliced Levo more than 10 times with a folding knife.
We got into a car and went up to Pasco. We believe they were driven up to Pasco to a motel in Newport Richey.
Both suspects have lengthy criminal histories, and detectives believe the pair had been staying with friends at the Whetstone Apartments in the days leading up to the murder. The same apartment complex Levo called home, where neighbors can't believe he's really gone.
He just cared about everybody, and I think ultimately that's what killed him in the end, is he just cared too much.
And Mitchell and Cook are both being held at the Pasco County Jail. We're told that Cook faced more charges because when investigators arrested him, they say he had a concealed firearm. Live in Pinellas County, I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.
The case of a St. Pete woman facing DUI charges a second time around was back in court today. And as Ellen McNamara tells us, it was an emotional morning for families of both the driver and the victim.
She's an alcoholic. She has troubles. I mean, she's her 3rd DUI. She's 22 years old, sir. 22 years old, her 3rd DUI. And she almost killed a person.
This gentleman says she's going to AA meetings. Obviously, she's not going to enough AA meetings. I just don't see that she should get another chance at this point.
1 week after the parents of Bruce Barber Jr. got a call that their son had been hit by an alleged drunk driver, they asked Judge Donald Horrocks to keep Jessica Eddy locked up. As lawyers talked about the case, family members cried. Police say the 22-year-old was so intoxicated she hit Bruce Jr. while he was on a scooter, kept going, and when detectives tracked her down at her mother's home, court documents say the scooter was stuck underneath her car. Bruce Jr. was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but he will recover. Besides the Barber family, Jessica Eddy's mom, Marsha, was also in court. She asked for her daughter's bond to be reduced.
You know, she's trying to make something of her life. She goes to university full-time. She works very hard at that. She's been working a full-time job. She's been a member of this community for a long time.
This wasn't the first time Eddy got into trouble with the law. In fact, it's her 2nd DUI charge in the last 2 months, 3rd DUI charge altogether. In the end, the judge sided with the family of Bruce Jr., and because he decided to revoke the woman's bond from the DUI charge on August the 22nd, Eddy will stay in jail until she goes to trial.
When you hear the public defender get up there and try to paint this girl as being a student and a good Samaritan, how can they even do that? I mean, I'm sorry, any person, like I said, that would hit any human being and drive away, leave them to lay there to die, does not deserve to get out of jail.
Bruce Barber Jr. was just released from the hospital, and his family tells me he's in a lot of pain, and he doesn't remember a thing about the accident. Reporting from the Pinellas County Courthouse, Ellen McNamara, ABC Action News.
How you doing, everybody? In Stormwatch tonight, we have our 15th